hot or uncomfortable kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's some high quality H2O. Welcome back to the BurBStead. Still not workable yet around here due to weather and finances. But I've had a couple questions throughout the last month or so about an update and what's going on with the greenhouse slash pallet project slash homestead. And the rocket stove made it through the winter anyways. It is at a halt due to finances. The covering for the greenhouse still obviously at a halt due to finances. Seeds will be going into the mini greenhouse over the next 2 weeks. Our last frost here is supposedly the 14th of April. So as long as my seeds get started this weekend, we will have normal harvest time. Going to be building up the grow beds, which have mulched down very nicely, composted down very nicely. Not sure what is going to go on with the rest of the buildings, the flooring supplies, but I'm thinking about making paths, because as you can see, and here, the ground behind the greenhouse is extremely slushy, saturated anyways. I was thinking about making a path of the stone from the greenhouse, obviously around the grow beds, and all the way out to the compost bins, which are going to have some work done to them in spring once they get emptied out, but are breaking down extremely nicely. My secondary pile of leaves for composting is already going down, which is nice to see. Have to finish painting up the barrels, making them black, obviously, for heat retention. Filling them and mounting them in the greenhouse. And my leaf piles that I built up back here for, this is predominantly oak leaves, for next year, has actually compacted down extremely. So I may actually have to add bulk to next year's compost pile, but at least we'll be getting some good grass. I had a couple suggestions about the steel barrel. I don't know if anybody wants to comment on that or not. It's up to you. I was thinking about making a burn barrel out of it. That is traditionally what we did with steel barrels. Others have suggested adding it to the rain catchment, but I'm not sure what was in it. I believe it was petroleum, so I don't want to contaminate the aquaponics system once it's up and running. I was also thinking about doing composting, but again with petroleum, just not too familiar with, comfortable with putting that into the food process. I like to remain a little bit higher in the food chain than petroleum. Figure someday I'll be petroleum anyway, so I might as well not rush the process. Composting seems to be going along real well. If I can seem to get the greenhouse up and running this spring, summer, it should take me deep into fall, and as long as the rocket mass heater functions the way I expect it to, I should be looking at propagating sometime in January, February instead of April and May. So that's a quick update. Thought everybody would appreciate seeing that. Aquaponics obviously is sitting here dormant, waiting to move in. Hate to do anything other than in the greenhouse with the aquaponics this year, but if I don't allocate funding for at least plastic and heat backing for the rocket stove, this is going to take way into the summertime. Higher expectations than reality, I guess. Certainly thought I'd be able to get this up and running before this January, but giving it, say, another 8 months should allow me to get it so next spring will be beautiful. I should be getting vegetables at this time next year, as long as everything functions the way I think it will. Well, that's the update from the BurBStead. I hope everybody's having a good day, and thank you for watching. Bye. Leave me a comment. Click the like button. Subscribe, share. If you know somebody who may find this interesting. What is that, Weeble Wobbles? No. What is that? Bobblehead. I'm a bobblehead.